I was born in Mixco, Guatemala. My birth mother, she wasn't able to take care of me, so she put me in the foster care system.
We decided to adopt from Guatemala. We went to visit and fell in love with Jack. Jack's always been a very energetic, outgoing kid. Always made friends very easily, and he liked to play sports and liked to just kind of hang out in the neighborhood and play with his friends.
I was 14 years old and I went into the doctors just for a routine checkup at the local pediatrics.
And they did a blood test, which is routine. And then one of the fellows at Children's called me and told me that he had kidney disease.
The doctor told me that most likely, or the best outcome, would be a transplant, but he also said that there was a possibility that I could go on dialysis. Being so young, I thought that having a transplant was the better of the two options. I'm not 100% sure that this kidney that I have will last me my whole life, but the research is going into transplants. It's amazing. It's very hopeful, and I'm very, I'm pumped about it.
For a young man like Jack, who has his entire life ahead of him and has received this extraordinary gift of a kidney transplant, we hope that we can do the most we can for him in terms of extending the life of his kidney so it lasts him for the rest of his life, so they can live a full and meaningful life without having to worry about his health, specifically his kidney disease. And to do that, we need to continue making scientific advancements that we're doing through research in terms of understanding how to prolong the life of that kidney, how to minimize complications related to some of the medications he has to take to maintain that kidney. And finally, to maintain his quality of life so that he can live a full life as every 18-year-old deserves to live.
I have a lot of hope for the future and what will happen in terms of research. I know that 50 years ago, he wouldn't be alive today. And looking at each decade, there's something new that happens.
The wearable artificial kidney is probably one of the most exciting projects we have going on at the Kidney Research Institute right now.
It just opens so many doors for the future, because I know that there's research now with artificial kidneys or wearable kidneys, and that really intrigues me too. Being able to not having a physical other human being with a transplant, having a machine kind of do that work for you, so you can go throughout your daily life as normal as possible, and that's just amazing. I think it's great.
Other things that seem really exciting to me is the idea of being able to prevent kidney disease, actually develop therapies that will reverse the onset of kidney disease, prevent it from starting, and then once it does develop, to actually reverse it. So patients never reach the end of their kidneys where they would need something like dialysis or a kidney transplant. We have wonderful big ideas in terms of what we can do, in terms of advances we can make to actually make real scientific discoveries to improve the lives of patients with kidney disease. And without adequate funding, those ideas will remain ideas, which is quite unfortunate when there is so much potential and opportunity to make a difference. So every dollar that we receive through private funding is incredibly important in terms of moving science forward.
I've pretty much had two chances at life. One, being adopted, and two, having my transplant. So just the gratitude that I am for them and for everyone, it's amazing.